What's going on, guys? It's your boy Aphiwe.Zunguu on Instagram. Welcome back to the channel. If you're a return subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're notified next time I drop another video. In today's video, I'll be basically teaching y'all how to basically get sniper inches and how to execute sniper inches at the tip, bro. Talking about sniper inches, right? So as you know, guys, currently I'm looking at gold. So this is gold on the daily time frame, right? This gold on the daily time frame. This is gold on the daily time frame, and you can see gold. Let me just take this gold from this area. It has been moving towards the downside, and from there it went towards the upside. From there, corrected towards the downside and impulsed towards the upside, right? So we can see that if we can pretty much zoom in and minimize the previous data and currently focused on what's currently happening, right? So let me just take this out. Where is this? My vertical line, and then from this low, because this is the lowest area, let me just make it a bit more thicker. Yeah, so this is where we're currently focusing, right? From our horizontal ray, from our vertical ray to the current market price, right? So we can see that from there the market was at the low over here, which was that level right there, and then it hit the all-time high, which is that level right there, right? So I'm currently using my MetaTrader 4 to analyze. This is not TradingView. However, I do specialize on analyzing on TradingView, because on analyzing on TradingView, it predicts and it shows you everything clear, and it makes you understand the charts more clearly, right? So we're not pretty much going to focus more on the daily time frame. We're just trying to see where the market is actually going, because I'm trying to teach you how to basically enter and take your trades, right? So the most thing you must focus on is understanding momentum, right? Switch towards the line chart to basically draw your trend line, right? So if you are the first time watching my channel, if it's the first time watching our channel, I do specialize for you to pretty much go to the old videos that I did upload. There's a video on trend lines, there's a video on how to trade Nasdaq, gold, USDT, there's all of that. So I'll pretty much ask you guys to pretty much start from there and then move your way up to the video that I'm currently dropping right now, right? So we can see that the market hit this overall low of our trend. Let me switch the line. Hit this low. So that's what the market is pretty much predicting, right? So the market hit the high, went to hit the low, and then it went to hit the low, and then from low we're expecting to go towards the high, right? So for gold, we actually anticipating buying movements towards the upside. So we're expecting gold to be bullish for the upcoming week or events, right? Let's go towards a 4-hour time frame. I'm basically rushing. This is like a rough analysis, because we're pretty much trying to focus on taking inches. I don't want to focus on analyzing and showing you all how to analyze and stuff. I'm pretty sure some of you know how to analyze. So the most thing you pretty much must focus on is to take inches, right? So we can see that gold hit a high in the 4-hour time frame, which is this level right there. This is too dark. A bit more lighter. 3, yeah, better. So from there, let me draw this. From this low right here, gold went with the bullish engulfing candlesticks, and then it hit this all-time high. It failed to break this high, and then from there it created a low, and then from that low it created a higher high, right? So this is what I like to call a step ladder, right? This is what I like to call as a bullish trend, right? Because every time when the market creates a high, it creates a low, and then from that low so that it can be verified as a low. It pretty much eliminates your highs and lows, right? So as you can see, let me just print it out for you properly. So the market formed the low. Let me just draw this like this, yeah, so that I can show you. So from there, the market created a low, and then from that low it created a high, came back to retest that low, and then failed to pretty much break this level, and then it bought, right? Created a high, came back, formed a low over this level of support, created a new level of support over here, and then from there created a bias. Same thing, created a high, failed, created a low, created a high, failed, created a low. So this is how the market pretty much moves, right? Every time the market creates a high, you must pretty much be cautious of where that high is, so that you pretty much understand where the market is pretty much going, right? So I'm trying to teach you all how to basically focus on how to gain sniper inches or how to execute sniper inches, right? So as you can see, as we're in the 1 hour time frame, we can pretty much see that we are moving in some sort of a bullish trend. So guys, this is not an analysis video. I'm not analyzing, I'm just trying to show you how to pretty much gain or enter sniper inches, right? I don't want to just teach you all without showing you all the back structure of why am I taking those trades at those levels, right? So at your 1 hour time frame, we can pretty much see that from there the market was supported, right? As I told you, the market created a high, and then from that high it broke out, came back, retested, and failed to break, and then from there it's a clear indication of a buy, right? So the only time that we can pretty much say the only time that we can pretty much say that the market is no longer buying is when the market pretty much breaks our trend line and pretty much sells towards the downside, right? So the only time we can see that we are no longer buying, like the market is no longer buying, it's no more buying, is if the market pretty much breaks this high, it goes towards the downside, breaks this high, breaks the support, and turns it into a resistance, and also break our trend line. And then from there we can pretty much see that, okay, the market is changing direction, the market is going towards the downside, right? So that's the only time we can pretty much focus on taking our sell trades, right? From now, as gold has pretty much been buying, so we can pretty much see that now gold is in a buy trend, as we are still in a bullish trend in a 1 hour time frame, right? So I'm trying to teach you how to pretty much gain sniper inches or execute sniper inches, right? So we only take our inches on the 15-minute time frame, the 30-minute time frame, the 5 minutes, and the 1 minute, right? So that's where we pretty much take our entries, right? So we can pretty much see that gold has been stuck on a pretty much solid area. Let me just make it a bit more smaller because it's too big. We can pretty much see that gold is on a very solid level. Gold is on a very solid level, right? Gold, from there it created a double top formation, which is a reversal pattern of a sell, and then created a low, and then from that low created a high, created a double bottom formation, which it is a reversal pattern of a buy, and then from there started creating higher highs and higher lows. So guys, let me go to the 15-minute time frame to show you what I mean by high highs and high lows. As I told you about the market creating a high, right? As you can see, the market created a high right there, and from that high it was tested, right? So you must know that every time when a market breaks a level, it will come back to test, no matter what. Every time a market creates a high, it will come back to test it. Created a high, a double top formation, another confirmation of a sell, and then from there the market went towards the downside, created a double bottom formation, which is a reversal pattern, a confirmation of a buy, created a high, and then broke that high, came back and retested above it, which confirms that it is a solid level of support, and then from there continued with the bias towards the upside, right? So I'm currently in my M15. I'm in my 15-minute time frame. I can pretty much see that gold has been moving in buys. Like gold has been buying from this level towards the upside. Sorry about this. But gold has been buying from that level till this level, right? So we can see that gold has been buying, right? So which is it is a very crucial, and it is a very cool thing for us to see that gold has been confirming our bias, right? So it's a very crucial thing, and it also it makes you be more confident in the trade when you start seeing the market is actually moving in that direction that you have been anticipating, right? So I can't pretty much force a trend right here, so I can't force that trend, but I can pretty much see that gold has been moving in buys, right? Gold has been buying, right? Gold has been buying towards the upside, right? So gold has been moving in high highs and high lows, right? So let me show you how to basically take sniper inches. I will make an example of this area right here. Let me just put this. I'll make an example of this level. I don't know if you can see this, but wait, so let me make it bigger. Alright guys, so I'm gonna make an example of this level right here. So I'll make an example of this area right here, right? So this is where I'll make an example. Let me change the color to blue so that you guys can pretty much see what I mean, right? So we can see that from the previous data, we can see that the market created a high, and from there created a low, right? A high low, right? Which is higher than the previous high. So this high is higher than this one, right? So let's pretty much mark this out so that you guys can see that this high is higher than the previous one, right? As you can see, there's a difference, right? So the market created a high, and then from there created a low, and then from there, which is higher than the previous high, which is a high, right? So this is a high, this is a high low, and from there the market created a high low, high low, and then it created an all-time high. This is an all-time high because it's higher than this high, and it's not inside a trend, so it's an all-time high, right? And then from there the market created a low on this high, which is a confirmation that the market is failing to go towards the answer towards the upside, right? So with all that, excuse me, so with all that confirmation that we have pretty much saw from the daily time frame to the 4-hour time frame to the 1-hour time frame, all these time frames are pretty much giving us confirmations that gold is a buy, right? So all these time frames are giving us confirmations that gold is a buy. As you can see, in the 4-hour time frame, we are in a bullish trend. So a bullish time frame is a confirmation of a buy, right? So as we are in a bullish trend, so bullish trend stands for buys, bearish stands for sells, right? So every time when we're in a bullish trend, we're anticipating overall buys, right? If we're in a bearish trend, we're anticipating overall sells, right? So as you can see, starting from the 1-hour time frame, 1-hour time frame, bullish trend. What are we anticipating in a bullish trend? We're anticipating buys, right? 4-hour time frame, bullish trend. What are we anticipating? We're anticipating buys. Daily time frame. Sorry, this one is not properly, but let me draw it proper so that you guys can see it. Let me draw it again. Line charts. As you can see, guys, daily time frame. Daily time frame. What are we seeing? We're seeing a bullish trend. So, which is another confirmation of what? Of a buy. So all these 3 time frames are confirming buys for us. This is why, guys, I say I generally analyze on my trading view. I don't like analyzing on my NT4 because it loves to do some things like this, right? So as you can see, bro, all 3 time frames, which is a daily time frame, the 4-hour time frame, and the 1-hour time frame, is showing us that the market is bullish, right? So overall, we're anticipating what? We're anticipating some bullish movements towards the upside, right? So as you can see, guys, so as the market is pretty much creating higher highs instead of lower highs, if the market was creating lower highs, I'll understand that, okay, it's a change of a trend. Then we're anticipating sales towards the downside. But as the market is creating higher highs, which is another confirmation of us taking bias towards the upside, right? So going back to our sniper entry, we can see that the market pretty much broke this high, then created a low, and then from there the market bought towards the upside. So as the market bought towards the upside, it came back to retest, right? So we don't take our entries upon breakout, we take our entries upon retest, right? So this is what we're currently waiting for. We're waiting for a retest. As the market came back and then it retested, that's when we're supposed to take our entries. And I'm not saying take your entry when the market is just showing that bearish candlestick, like that bearish volatile candlestick. I'm not saying take your entries there. I'm saying take your entries where you feel like, okay, now the market is buy. I don't want you to take your trades or you take your entries where you feel like, hey, the market, like, I want you to take a sniper entry to the point that it doesn't go to loss, like zero drawdown. That's the type of trades that I want, which is pretty much, what am I gonna say? Like, it's inevitable to go to losses, bro. It's inevitable. We'll all go to losses, bro. There's no such thing as a perfect entry. There's no such thing as a perfect entry. This is why a lot of people, I'm gonna say one time frame. This is why a lot of people that wanna be traders fail in trading, because we all want those perfect entries. There's no such thing as a perfect entry. There's something as a sniper entry. Don't get me wrong, there is a sniper entry, but there's nothing as a perfect entry. There's no perfect entry. You can go through the whole market. There's no such thing as a perfect entry. There's never been a perfect entry. The minute you take your trades, it's not profit. It's losses. Don't lie to yourself. It's losses. But going towards the 15 time frame, we can pretty much see that we take our trades upon retest. We don't take our trades upon like breakouts. As the market pretty much went towards the upside with bull engulfing candlesticks, we don't take our trades over here. Because imagine if you took your trade over here and then the market comes back and then it comes back and then it goes down. It goes a bit more down. Let me remove this so that you can see. It goes a bit more down. As it goes a bit more down, now you shake it. Be like, hey, the market is breaking this level. The market is not respecting it. You see? And then you start saying, Forex is a scam. The market is not respecting this level and stuff like that. But nah, You are the one that's impatient. Well, a lot of people could have took their trades upon retest. As you can see, bearish engulfing candlestick, which we pretty much closed with the bull engulfing candlestick, right? So these are things that you're supposed to be focused on, right? So as I'm taking my snapper entries, I can either take them on 15-minute time, the 15-minute time frame. As you can see, the market created a high. As you know, every time the market creates a high, we pretty much waiting for the market to pretty much break this high, and then from there we're expecting what, a retest, and then from there retest we'll take some trades going towards the upside. As you can see, the market pretty much did the same over there. The market broke out, came back, retested, another entry confirmation, right? So that's what I'm saying, guys. Every time the market creates a high, it will come back to retest no matter what, bro. That's what the market, or that's how the market plays, bro. Every time the market creates a high, it will come back to retest no matter what, right? So as you can see, right, we could have took a sniper entry. I don't know how to use this, bro. Oh yeah, like this. We could have took a sniper entry right there. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 weak rejections, bro. 4 weak rejections. There's 4 weak rejections on your support level, or on your area of support, or your area of significance, which is clear confirmations that the market is failing to break that level, right? If the market was breaking this level, the market could have easily created bearish engulfing candlesticks, which could have easily broke this level, right? Because just think about it, bro. The market is all about fooling yourself and like making yourself understand, or being like too confident in the trade, right? Like it's all about confidence. It's all about confidence. Stand and stick with your word, bro. If you're saying that the market is gonna buy because of X, Y, and Z, and you trust your setup no matter what, then you can be like, okay, you can be confident in your buy. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, going inside the market is not no child's play, bro. You can enter a trade right now and then just leave it. 1 minute you're back. Oh my god, I'm down $2. And then you check your phone again. Oh shit, I'm up $20. Should I close it? And then no, it goes towards the downside. And then now you're in profit. You're in profit. Should I close it? And then now you stress. And then you end up being greedy, and then you leave the trade. And as you're leaving the trade, you come back again, coming to check. Hey, you're in losses, you're in deep losses. Now you shaking it like you're like, hey, I should have closed. And then you'll be like, okay, maybe when it hits like 100 rand or something, then I'm closing. And then the market hits you 100 rand, and then you'll be like, maybe like 500 rand. 500 rand is fine. And then you losses again. So this is what I'm saying, guys. Enter your trade and be confident in your trade that you entered, right? So same as that one quote that says, set your trading plan and trade your plan. Set your trading plan and trade your plan. Simple as that, guys. So if your trading plan says I need 2 or 3 confirmations to enter a trade, let me show you confirmations, right? These are confirmations. Confirmation number 1, the market created a high, and then from there it broke that high, came back to retest, it created a high, right? So that's confirmation number 1, which shows you that the market is going towards the upside with bull volatile momentum, right? That's the momentum of the market, right? Confirmation number 2 is being in a trend in the 1 hour time frame. That's confirmation number 2. Confirmation number 3, it is not hitting this high as yet, because we never hit this high. So as you know, it touched the trend line, went down to support, right? The market loves to repeat itself, guys. I don't know if you noticed, but it loves to repeat itself. As you can see, let me show you this real quick, right? The market loves to repeat itself. It hit the high of the trend line. It touched the trend line. and then it came back down to touch the trend line support, and then from there it came back up to touch the trend line resistance, trend line support, and then we're expecting to go where to the trend line resistance. The trend line resistance is somewhere around those high levels right there, right? So we're expecting it either to touch our trend line resistance, or it's going to touch our resistance, or like our major resistance zone that we haven't touched as yet, right? So we already have 4 or 5 confirmations to enter our buy trade. Why are we not entering our buy trade? It's either greed, it's either FOMO, and it's either doubt. Doubt is like one of the things. But anyway, let's go back to the charts, right? As you can see, in entering our trade, we can see that we could have easily entered the buy trade right there. We could have entered our buy trade right here. Alright, so let me change the color to green, right? Because the positions are green anyway. So we could have took a buy trade right there, right? And then if you didn't take your buy trade right here, you could have easily waited. The market created a high, and then from there created a low. From there, created a higher high, came back and retested on that high, and then failed 3 times to go towards the downside. You could have easily taken another buy trade right there, right? So we already have 2 entries that you could have taken, right? So let me show you a few entries that we can take now going towards the upside, right? So as you can see, I pretty much marked out the highest level that the market has went, which is this level right there, right? So what are we pretty much waiting for? We're pretty much waiting for a breakout, retest, and a continuation towards the upside. We're waiting for the market to break this level, come back, retest, to come back and retest this level, and then from there to buy towards the upside, right? So that's our entry number 1. And yeah, it's easily that. So there are some 2 strategies that I use on how to enter trades, or how to take sniper entries, right? There are 2 confirmations or 2 strategies that I use on how to enter your trades, right? So this is part 1 of how to take sniper entries, on how to execute sniper entries. This is part 1. Part 2 is coming up in the upcoming videos. Please, let's hit this video to 100 likes. Let's get this video to 100 likes. That's all I'm asking for. This is free content. A lot of people could have charged you for this content, but I'm basically releasing it for free.
يلا يا طعمة باي يلا مع السلامة. هي بنت قدام المدرسة المديرة هتطرد الخصم. مو وقته داعي. يلا يا بابا الناس.